In this part of the story, we are shown the social world that surrounds Mr. Woodhouse and his daughter Emma. Through it, we begin to understand the habits, preferences, strengths, and weaknesses of each character. Mr. Woodhouse is fond of society, but only in his own limited and comfortable way. He enjoys having friends visit him at his home, Hartfield, yet he does not like going out much himself. His long residence, gentle nature, respectable fortune, and charming daughter Emma help him maintain a steady circle of visitors. He dislikes late hours and large dinner parties, which disturb his habits and health anxieties. He prefers quiet evenings, early hours, and small, controlled company. Fortunately, Highbury Randalls and Donwell Abbey provide neighbours who suit his tastes. These nearby families often visit Hartfield. Sometimes Emma persuades him to invite guests to dine, but he prefers evening visits. Emma arranges a small card table so her father can enjoy gentle entertainment. Regular visitors include the Westons and Mr. Knightley, who come out of true affection for the family. Mr. Elton, the local clergyman, is another frequent visitor. He lives alone and does not enjoy solitude. Spending an evening at Hartfield is a pleasure, escaping loneliness and enjoying Emma's company. After these closer friends comes a second group of visitors: Mrs. Bates, her daughter Miss Bates, and Mrs. Goddard. These three ladies are almost always ready to accept an invitation to Hartfield. They are often fetched and carried home by Mr. Woodhouse's carriage, which he accepts comfortably. Mrs. Bates is the elderly widow of a former vicar, almost too old to care about anything except tea and quadrille. She lives in modest circumstances with her unmarried daughter in a small house. Despite her limited means, she is treated with respect and kindness because she is harmless and gentle. Her daughter, Miss Bates, is one of the most interesting figures in the village. She is neither young nor beautiful, nor rich nor married, and in society these disadvantages usually prevent a woman from being widely liked. She has no extraordinary intelligence or talent to command admiration or silence critics. Her youth passed quietly, without distinction, and her middle age has been devoted to caring for her aging mother. Yet, in spite of all this, she is happy and well-liked. No one speaks of her without goodwill. Her secret is her own generous, cheerful nature. She genuinely loves everyone and takes interest in the happiness of others. She quickly notices their good qualities and considers herself fortunate. She feels blessed to have a good mother, kind neighbours, and a home that meets their needs. Her simplicity, gratitude, and contentment recommend her to everyone. She talks a great deal about small matters and harmless gossip, which suits Mr. Woodhouse perfectly. He enjoys trivial conversations that carry no excitement or anxiety. Mrs. Goddard is the mistress of a boarding school in Highbury. It is not a grand or fashionable establishment. Instead, it is an honest, old-fashioned school where girls receive a reasonable education for a reasonable price. Mrs. Goddard has a good reputation, partly because Highbury is known as a healthy place. She is a practical, motherly woman who worked hard in her youth and now enjoys occasional social visits. She feels especially grateful to Mr. Woodhouse for past kindness. She gladly leaves her tidy sitting room to spend an evening at Hartfield, playing cards and chatting by his fireside. These are the ladies Emma often gathers to keep her father company. She is happy to do so for his sake. She feels pleased when she sees him comfortable and content, and takes pride in arranging these evenings successfully. However, for her own enjoyment, such gatherings are not very satisfying. Since Mrs. Weston, Emma's former governess and dear friend, married and moved away to Randalls, Emma has felt her absence deeply. The quiet conversations of Mrs. Bates, Miss Bates, and Mrs. Goddard seemed dull to her. She had feared long, boring evenings after Mrs. Weston's marriage, and these gatherings confirm her fear. One morning, as Emma sits expecting another such dull evening, she receives a note from Mrs. Goddard. In it, Mrs. Goddard respectfully asks permission to bring Miss Smith with her. Emma is delighted by this request. Miss Smith is a 17-year-old girl whom Emma has noticed before and admired for her beauty. Emma gladly sends a gracious invitation in return, and suddenly the evening seems much more promising. Harriet Smith, whose first name we now learn is the natural daughter of someone unknown. Her parentage is a mystery. Some unknown person placed her at Mrs. Goddard's school years ago. Recently, that same unknown person raised her status from a regular pupil to a parlour boarder. Beyond this, nothing is known about her background. She has no visible family or influential friends in Highbury. Harriet is described as very pretty. Her beauty is exactly the kind that Emma particularly admires. She is shy without being awkward, willing to talk without being bold. She shows proper respect and gratitude for being invited to Hartfield. She is artlessly impressed by the elegance and style of Emma's home. Emma interprets this deference as proof of good sense and deserving character. Emma quickly decides that Harriet should be encouraged and improved. She believes that such beauty and natural grace should not be wasted in the inferior society of Highbury. Harriet's existing acquaintances, particularly the Martin family, are respectable but too coarse and unpolished for someone like Harriet. Emma believes Harriet needs refinement and elegance to become perfect. Emma forms a plan. She will take Harriet under her protection, improve her manners and opinions. She will detach her from unsuitable friends and introduce her into better society. She sees this as a kind and interesting project, fitting her own position, leisure, and abilities. She enjoys the idea of shaping Harriet's character. So absorbed is Emma in admiring Harriet and forming these plans that the evening passes quickly. Normally, she watches the time carefully until supper, but now she is surprised when the supper table is already set. With lively energy and pleasure in her own cleverness, she performs the duties of hostess. She recommends dishes such as minced chicken and scalloped oysters with enthusiasm. Meanwhile, Mr. Woodhouse experiences mixed feelings. He loves the tradition of laying out supper, but he firmly believes that suppers are unhealthy. His hospitality urges him to offer everything generously, yet his constant anxiety about health makes him regret that his guests eat rich food. He recommends only thin gruel as truly safe. Even so, he gently urges Mrs. Bates to try a softly boiled egg. He cautiously suggests a small piece of apple tart, assures them that the preserves are wholesome. He warns against custard and advises Mrs. Goddard to take only half a glass of wine, diluted with water. His concern for health is sincere but somewhat excessive. Emma allows her father to speak, but more effectively ensures her guests are properly served and satisfied. On this evening, she takes particular pleasure in sending them home happy. Harriet's happiness is especially evident. She felt both excited and nervous about the introduction. Yet she leaves deeply gratified, touched by Emma's kindness and friendliness. She is thrilled that Emma shook hands with her at parting. For Harriet, the evening marks the beginning of a new and hopeful connection, while for Emma it marks the beginning of a project that she believes to be generous and wise. Though the reader may already sense that her confidence in managing other people's lives could lead to unforeseen consequences.